Welcome back to my channel. It's Friday and I got Chick-fil-A, obviously. This is gonna be a weekend reading vlog, kind of. I'm gonna be reading, but I'm also gonna be doing some other exciting things that I'm going to like take you along with me to do. I don't have like a set plan for this weekend, there's just shit that I need to get done. So, most importantly, I need to start recording the audio for my audiobook, fan fiction. It's not fan fiction, but like, I'm writing a book and I'm making it into an audiobook, chapter by chapter. It's gonna be a serial. So I'm recording that this weekend with my boyfriend because he's doing the voices for my male characters, so that's like a high priority. I'm also going to be trying to read more books because I have not finished a single book this month. The only book that I'm currently reading right now is Blindsided by Eden Finley. I got an arc of this, comes out like March 20th, 70% in, and I really enjoy it. It's actually fucking excellent. You know it's gonna be great when within the first like 2 or 3 pages that's what I'm reading right now. I think I'm going to try to listen to an audiobook because I have some shit I have to get done this weekend. I need to paint my nails, which I'll probably do when I get home, and I need something to listen to and entertain me while I do these mundane fucking tasks. The one that I have picked out is Jack of Hearts and Other Parts by Elsie Rosen. I'm really excited about it. I've heard really good things from Chelsea and Madeline and Jane and just like fucking everybody, so really excited to listen to that. That's probably what I'm going to do tonight. Paint my nails, listen to that audiobook, and then Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to record for my fucking book and hopefully do some other fun shit. But yeah, that's kind of like what the weekend's gonna look like. So if that interests you, stay tuned. I'm also going to be answering some assumptions, which I'm excited about because you guys left me some funny shit. So I'll be talking about that when there's a lull in the vlog. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my chicken sandwich with no pickles, and I'll get back to you guys when I get home. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed that little montage. It's Saturday. I just got back from Half Price Books where I sold all of the books that I did in my unhaul, which I'll put up above if you want to go watch that unhaul. I did it in like January. Finally got around to selling my books. I made a whopping $7.30 from selling my books, and I wanted to show you guys some books that I got with that money. I mean, I ended up spending money too, but I also got a pre-order in the mail, and it's going to change the direction of this vlog. So I got my pre-order of A Question of Holmes in the mail last night. I'm really excited about it. I got it from, I think, Brilliant Books. They had some pre-order incentives, so I got this like little art print, and I also got my copy signed by Brittany Cavallaro, so that's pretty fucking cool. I'm gonna try to read this weekend and maybe finish it. It's pretty short. I think it's like a little over 250 pages, so I feel like I should be able to finish this weekend. That's kind of my new plan. I'm probably gonna still listen to the audiobook of Jack of Hearts and Other Parts. As you saw, I didn't actually end up doing any of that last night. Probably gonna listen to that audiobook while I clean up my place. I'm probably gonna read this like later at night. It's only like 2 or 3 right now, and so I'm gonna hold off on this. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook while I clean. Then I'm gonna try to record some of my web series, and then I will be getting to this. So the other 2 books that I got from Half Price Books with the money that I got from selling them back were The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I'm really excited to get started on this. I'm gonna try to just like start it now when the enthusiasm's high, like not right this instant, not today, but soon. That was something that I had planned to buy anyway, so I figured I would just buy it while I was there with the money that I got from selling my books. This other purchase was kind of like a random thing, but I'm excited about it, and it is the collector's edition of New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. It's nice and like cloth bound and pretty and signed by Stephanie Meyer. So I'm really excited about this. Now I just want to have like all of them in this edition, and I'm like kind of upset because I looked online. New Moon is the cheapest one you can get. I spent $15 on it. Online you can get them for about $30, but all of the other ones are like $40 to $70. So am I going to actually purchase those? Probably not. I saw it, impulse purchase, had to get it. Pepe's back here being cute and Nugget sitting in front of me. Plan of attack. Gonna listen to that audiobook, then I'm gonna record my own audiobook, and then I'm going to read A Question of Holmes, and that's what the rest of today is looking like. Just thought I would check in with you guys. I was too lazy to go and get my camera, so hopefully you don't mind the lighting and the fucking iPhone quality. I listened to about 2.5 hours of Jack Parts and Other Parts, and I'm already fucking obsessed with it. Like, within the first, I don't know, like 5 minutes, I already knew I was gonna love it. The writing is so good. It's just perfect, honestly. Like, I wish there had been a book. Oh, there's Nugget. I wish there had been a book like this in high school. It's so fun, and I like the way that sex is talked about. It's not gratuitous, it's not like sexy really, it's just matter of fact, and I don't know, it's perfect. I really adore it, and it's just funny. I like Jack, he's a very strong character. I started recording for my web series, and I'm not in the mood to do it anymore. Like, not just like tonight, that is. I'm gonna obviously do it this weekend and like get it done, but I just am not really in the mood right now, and I'm also kind of congested. I think my allergies are flaring up, and I would prefer not to sound like that in my web series. I also started A Question of Holmes. I am liking it so far. I am about 35 pages into it, and I already squealed once, and I kind of wish I had gotten that on camera, but anyway, It's interesting, though, that it's narrated from Charlotte's point of view, since none of the other books are. So it's definitely, it was kind of an adjustment to get used to, especially since her voice is so different than Jamie's narration, but I am still enjoying it, and I'm just excited to like get farther into this. I think my plan for the rest of the night is maybe gonna record some more, probably not, and then I want to get about halfway done with this, and that's it for tonight. It's Sunday. I'm in my car. Chick-fil-A's not open today, so I'm drinking Starbucks. I thought that I would give you guys like a final check-in. I'm sorry that this vlog has not been more like update-y, and I really haven't taken you guys very many places with me. I have finished a book, and I have read some other books, so let's get into it, and then after that, we're gonna talk about assumptions that you guys have about me. So the first book that I finished was Blindsided by Eden Finley. I didn't really intend to finish it this weekend, but I woke up this morning and I was too lazy to like go get a book, so I just pulled open my Kindle app on my phone and finished this one. I ended up giving this 4 out of 5 stars. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I think Eden Finley does some of the best gay sports romances. This was no exception. I genuinely enjoyed it. At the beginning, I was kind of worried that it was gonna get a little fetishy because the opening scene is a sex scene, but she really made me believe in this relationship, and I think the discussions she has surrounding coming out, the pressure to come out, and just the complications that can be there are very interesting. So thoroughly enjoy her books, and yeah, I would recommend this. Comes out I think March 20th. I also ended up getting farther in both Jack of Hearts and Other Parts and A Question of Holmes by Brittany Cavallaro. I don't actually know how to say it, so let's start with that book first. I am about 50% done, maybe a little less than 50%. You know, it's just good. I haven't gotten super deep into the mystery aspect, but I'm actually starting to really enjoy the fact that it's told from Charlotte's point of view. I think it brings something fresh and interesting, and I feel like the way that she thinks is not necessarily exactly how I think, but I can relate to her. I feel like in some ways, it feels nice to be seen sometimes. She's a very difficult person to get along with, and she's aware of it, and I don't know, I guess I'm difficult and I relate to that. I also I can feel that the mystery in this one is actually going to be strong. I feel like things get kind of messy in these books. The main reason that I read the Charlotte Holmes series is for the characters, not for the plot, and the plot in the first 3 books is like hit or miss. Some books it's really excellent, some books it is just wrapped up within 5 seconds at the end of the book, or it's just super messy. I think this is going to be a really tightly plotted book, which I'm very excited about. I'm excited to see kind of where the mystery goes, and I'm just really liking the setting. They're in England, and they're in this summer program together. Leander's in it. It just feels cozy, and it feels like you're just revisiting old friends, so I'm really, really enjoying it. Hopefully I'll finish that later today or tomorrow. I'm kind of trying to like savor it. I thought that I would want to get through it, and now I'm just kind of like, this is so calming and nice, so I'm trying to like hold off a little bit. And then I got a little bit farther, maybe like 30 to 45 minutes farther into Jack of Hearts and Other Parts by Elsie Rosen. I still adore this. I think it's fun. I like the mystery aspect to it. I don't necessarily like that a gay guy is being blackmailed. I'm hoping that the reveal there, that whoever's blackmailing him isn't someone that like is a friend, or I don't know. It could go a good way or a bad way, I feel like, with the reveal, because up until this point, the characterization and just the insights that the main character has are so brilliant and so needed and refreshing. So I'm hoping that it doesn't fall into like a cliche when the reveal happens, when the blackmailer is revealed or whatever. So that's kind of what I've read. Without further ado though, let's get into some assumptions that you guys had about me. I think some of these are really juicy and fun, and maybe you'll like finding out more about me, or maybe you won't. The first one, I'm gonna go Instagram and then Twitter after that. So the first one I got on Instagram was, you didn't like to read as a teenager. That's so false. I actually ended up working in my school's library for 2 or 3 periods a day my senior year of high school. That's the year that I actually really started kicking off my reading. I think I read 50 books that year, and that's the most I had ever read up until that point. But I usually averaged about 20 books a year, maybe a little bit more than that in previous years. Like I've always been a reader. You need a coffee in the morning to start your day. This is tea. I don't actually drink coffee. No one in my family does. My sister actually, I think, kind of likes it, but neither of my parents drink it. I didn't grow up around it. Love the smell of it, cannot stand the taste of it. You were very romantic with your boyfriend. No? I honestly, like, there's so many cool things about being in a relationship, as long as I have, but there's some kind of weird things too. I love that our relationship has grown throughout the years, but I also feel like at its core, it's still a very we're children at heart, if that makes sense. So we like to give each other shit. We like to go do stupid shit together. Like, I wouldn't say we're not romantic, but we're not that romantic. I'm definitely not very romantic. He is better about that kind of thing. If you guys saw at the beginning, I was eating chicken minis from Chick-fil-A for breakfast. He gets us breakfast on the weekends, like Saturday, Sunday, so I guess he's romantic. I'm not. You page by page reenacted the honeymoon scene from Breaking Dawn. I don't think that I ever will, because I like my bed and I don't want to break the headboard. You're a crazy cat lady. Yes. Okay, this one is my favorite. I don't know why I enjoyed this one so much. There's just so many things to unpack here. You had a nose job. No. Let's talk about insecurities for a second. My biggest insecurity is my nose. I broke my nose in 6th grade and it didn't bleed or anything, so I wasn't really sure that I had broken it. But right here, you can't tell really until you're like close up to me. I have a piece of cartilage that is kind of like sticking out. It's bumpy, you can feel it. And I'll show you guys my profile. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but I have a hooked nose. So no, I have not had a nose job. I'd love a nose job. I'll probably never get one because I'm too scared of it. And as I've gotten older, my nose has become more proportional to my face, so I don't hate it quite as much anymore. You secretly hate some authors and big booktubers. No, I don't really know enough of them. And the ones that I do know, I really like, so. You get mad when someone with a Honda Accord cuts you off. I mean, you dislike mass market paperbacks. That's true. I don't like paperbacks in general. I really do hate mass market paperbacks, though. They're fucking annoying and like hard to read. You have a hard time making friends. No, I don't. I don't feel like I have a hard time making friends. I think for me, my issue is that I feel like I'm very introverted, and that's why online friends are great, because you don't have to spend time in person. I feel like online friendships can be such a great place for introverts. So I don't feel like I have a hard time making friends online, really, or in person. I don't have a hard time making friends, although I feel like online friendships are great. I think it can also be hard to make them, not because it's like scary for me to reach out, but because sometimes I feel like I can be too pushy, because if I click with you and I feel like we vibe and I like the shit you're putting out on like Twitter, I want to instantly be your friend, and I know not everybody is like down with that, and not everybody wants to be my friend. So I don't have a hard time like reaching out to people, but I think I have a hard time knowing whether or not people want to be my friend. So you have your shit together and you're really organized. No, you're close to your little sister now, but you were constantly fighting when you were younger. I mean, no, not really. Like, we have become closer as she's gotten older, but like we didn't necessarily fight a lot. We just didn't talk because we're 6 years apart. So this one's true. Every person you became friends with told you they thought you were intimidating at first. They either told me they didn't like me at first, or I was intimidating at first, or something to that effect. Yes, that is fairly accurate. You're very much straight. No. You're pretty fun to hang out with. Depends what your version of fun is. I like fucking around on the internet. My ideal hangout session is us in bed watching TV, also having TikTok open or looking at memes on the internet, or just like doing stupid shit like that, to where we're like not really talking, we're just like sending each other shit back and forth, or just being like, hey. I don't really like doing things. Tough on the outside, big softy on the inside. I'm not sure that I am tough on the outside. I don't know that I've given that off. Let me know if you guys think I'm tough, because I don't think that I am. That being said, I don't feel like I let a lot of the things that happen on the internet get to me. I mean, obviously I still have feelings, and like shit can still hurt my feelings, but like overall, I would say, you know, I guess let's just go with tough on the outside. I'm like a waffle fry. Crisp and tough on the outside, but on the inside, soft, fluffy potato. You like your name. Yes. yes, when I was younger, I was kind of iffy about it because it was, I guess, less common to have a boy's name as a girl, and so I would get a little bit of shit for it. Now I fucking love it. I have met other girls named Chandler, but like, I've never really had anyone in my classes named Chandler. I like my full name too so much that I am worried as to what I'm going to do when I get married because I don't really want to get rid of any part of my name. So yes, I love my name. You spend most of your coin at Chick-fil-A. Yes. I don't really want to go into how often, but like a lot. My mom was constantly sending me articles about how I'm gonna have clogged arteries at, I don't know, like 30, which is probably true, but am I gonna stop? Probably not. Now moving on to Twitter. You like the Mortal Instruments better than Twilight, but you accidentally made it your brand early on and now you're too chicken shit to change it. Thanks, Almonds. No, actually, I still stand by my love of Twilight. I have read the Mortal Instruments more than I have read Twilight, but Twilight's my shit. I got a couple of these, which just really points out the fact that, like, I am not sponsored by Chick-fil-A, and I wish that I were, but I am not sponsored by Chick-fil-A, so sponsor me, Chick-fil-A. Care way too much about your hair. No, I play with it a lot because it's always in my face. I'm trying to grow out my hair really long, which is probably why I guess you could think that. I like my hair to look nice, but I fucking hate doing my hair, and I spend probably the least amount of time getting ready spent on my hair. Does that make sense? You buy half gallons of milk and fail to drink any of it before expiration, keeping it in the fridge for at least a week after due to neglect. Yes, you actually don't like waffle fries. You prefer regular sweet potato fries. That's the level of headassery. The audacity. No, I fucking hate sweet potatoes. I don't know why they're called potatoes. They're nothing like a regular potato, and if anything, just no. You find cat hair in your spicy Coke daily and still drink it. Actually, you prefer it with a cat hair sprinkling. You don't like pickles on your chicken sandwich because you're allergic to flavor. Actually, like pickles. I don't like the pickles they put on Chick-fil-A sandwiches. I like the little disc pickles, but I like them thick and crunchy. And the ones on the Chick-fil-A sandwich just make everything soggy. And no, I don't fucking like them. You're actually a reanimated wax model, and that's why you have that damn flawless complexion. Kind of you to say. As you can tell, I look like a spooky corpse. I had a couple of nice assumptions about my skin. I used to tan a lot. Not that anyone cares about this, but I used to tan a lot, and I don't anymore. After watching this lady on YouTube who's like 45 and has perfect pale skin, and I was like, you know what? Fuck the outdoors though. I'm just gonna start wearing sunscreen and not going outside. And that's why my skin looks like this. So you too want to look like this. You can by not going outside and wearing sunscreen. So you were that girl who always showed up to lecture 15 minutes late with the Starbucks in hand. No, but yes. Undergrad, no, definitely not. I was too anxious for that. Once I got to grad school, I stopped giving a fuck, and I did do that multiple times, and it felt good. It felt fucking liberating. So yes, I've done that before. You spend hours in the morning doing a skin routine, which is why you're always late to everything. No. My skincare routine, I wash my face, I use my Curology, and then I use moisturizer, and that's it. You're only happy and fulfilled when reading a trashy romance. Anything with healthy relationships ruins your mood. Here's the thing. The relationships and shit that I enjoy, I don't consider to be unhealthy. Like, the books that I truly enjoy, like, if it's got a really fucked up relationship, I'm probably not gonna enjoy it. Do I like romances that are cliche and cheesy? Yes. I actually saw a tweet recently. I'll put it right here. I actually really enjoy like fluffy moments in relationships in books and stuff. Like, that's actually my favorite thing. Like, I love really intense tension, and it takes a lot for the characters to get together, but when they do, I get those cinnamon roll moments. Love that. I actually get very irritated when I don't get to see enough of those like slice of life moments at the end of a romance. So, you were a popular mean girl in high school. No. I was definitely bitchier than I am now, and I regret that for sure. I feel like I definitely could have been a little bit nicer. I was very judgmental, and I've worked on that a lot, so proud of myself. I was not popular really at all. I was on the cheerleading team, but it wasn't like the cheerleading team really had any sort of like clout at my school, so you secretly have a tramp stamp. No, I don't have any tattoos, and I only have one ear hole pierced, so I don't really plan on changing it either. I love the fuck out of other people's tattoos and piercings. I just don't personally intend to get any more for myself. You judge people who are Team Jacob. Yes. You would break up with your boyfriend for Edward Cullen. Yes. You give absolutely no fucks and are a really chill person. Yes. And that concludes the assumptions portion of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too boring. I am excited about the creative portions of this vlog, and I hope you guys enjoyed them too. The drawings and shit that I like put in took me a lot longer than they probably should have, but I'm glad that I included them because I'm trying to experiment more with vlogging. I feel like it's a fun way to like get to know people that you're actually watching more, even if I didn't fucking read it all. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Target. God, that was so fucking light. And then I'm gonna go home and read some more and do some more audio recording and shit. So hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this vlog. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you want to see from me as well in future vlogs. Love you guys so much, and until next time.